Welcome back, football fans, for week 2 of NFL Pick'em and week 3 of college football Pick'em. We're going to get started with NFL this week, and we're going to go Ravens over Bengals. I have to say, the Ravens looked really good last week against the Bills. I think they're going to go into Cincy and roll over the Bengals.
Falcons over Panthers. Now, Falcons played a really tough team in the Eagles last week, and Panthers played the Cowboys and only put up 16 points. Didn't look too hot on offense. So I got the Falcons winning this one.
Chargers over Bills. Bills had a tough one against the Ravens, and I think the Chargers are gonna. I think the Chargers are better than the Ravens, so they're gonna beat the Bills.
Packers over Vikings. Now, Aaron Rodgers came back in that second half and played well.
He faked it.
So I think he's gonna play with that same energy over the Vikings.
Texans over Titans. I have to say, the Texans held with New England last weekend, and I haven't seen the Titans play too well in the last couple of years. Texans are going to win big time.
Saints over Browns. Now, the Saints, they surprisingly lost to the Buccaneers last week. Their defense did bad, but their offense did good. And the Browns, of course, tied because that's how they lose a losing streak. So I got the Saints winning.
I'm going to go Jets over Dolphins, and I got to say, the Jets were the biggest shock to me last week. Crushed the Lions, and they're going to crush the Dolphins this week.
Eagles over Buccaneers. The Eagles they're coming hot off last week in the Super Bowl, so I just think they're stronger than the Buccaneers this week.
Redskins over Colts. Redskins beat Arizona at Arizona last week. Colts haven't played well the last couple of years. It didn't happen in this week either.
Rams over Cardinals. Rams are my Super Bowl choice, and Todd Gurley's my MVP choice. I got the Rams winning this one.
49ers over Lions. As I said earlier, Lions looked like crap last week. 49ers are going to roll over them.
Broncos over Raiders. The Broncos beat the Seahawks last week, and the Raiders got shut down. They got a new coach, and it's going to take a while for him to get into the system and good.
Patriots over Jags. Jags, they looked okay last week. Patriots, they looked okay. I think the Patriots are going to pull this one out just based on how they've done in the past.
Cowboys over Giants. Now, the Cowboys did bad last week against the Panthers, but the Giants didn't do anything good themselves, so I just think the Cowboys are overall a better team, so they got the game in the bag.
Seahawks over Bears. Now, the Bears were another shock last week. They didn't win, but they were a shock. I think the Seahawks are going to pull this one out. All right, now we're going to go into college football, and we're going to start with the locks. You can start us off.
Georgia over Middle Tennessee. No, I got nothing, honestly.
All right, I'm going to go Notre Dame over Vanderbilt. Now, here's my question. Why does Vanderbilt get to play Notre Dame? They stink. Why have they gotten to play them in the past couple of years? South Carolina should get a chance. I'm not saying we're very good, but we should at least get a chance, right? Notre Dame's going to roll over Vandy.
Wisconsin over BYU. No. Wisconsin, to me, I think they got snubbed last year with their rankings. But they're still a good team, so they're going to kill BYU this week.
Michigan over SMU. Now, SMU, they kind of took a beating last week, so I'm going to go Michigan big time.
USC over Texas. Now, USC's coming in with a freshman quarterback, but I still think he can pull it off right now.
Now for some additional picks. Oklahoma over Iowa State. Now, this Iowa State team, I've liked them in the past. I think they're a good football team. But Oklahoma beat UCLA pretty bad last week, so I'm going to go Oklahoma on this one.
Alabama over Ole Miss. Now, Ole Miss has beat Alabama 2 times in the last 4 years. No other team has done that. So, they have a chance, but Alabama's still going to beat them.
That does bring up a good point. 2 times in the last 4 years. All right, Oklahoma State over Boise State. Now, also, I've liked Boise State in the past. Boise State's a good team. I think this is going to be a really good game, but I'm going to go with Oklahoma State.
Ohio State over TCU. Now, Ohio State's without Urban Meyer, but in the past weeks, it really doesn't matter. They're still doing great. TCU, though, they got this new quarterback, and he's running like a god. So maybe they have a chance, but I'm going to have to go with Ohio State.
Florida State over Syracuse. Now, Syracuse put off a big upset last year, and I was so happy because they beat Clemson. It was awesome, but they're not going to pull off an upset this week. I'm going to go with Florida State.
Now, for the upset of the week, San Diego State over Arizona State. Now, Arizona State, they upset Michigan last week, And now they're about to get upset by San Diego State, a team that really can do it if they try hard.
Now for the game of the week. Auburn over LSU. And like I said, we're going Auburn! And here's why. Auburn's a good football team. I get they beat Washington the first week. They're a heck of a football team, and they are going to roll over LSU this week. We will see you next week for NFL Pick'em Week 3 and College Football Pick'em Week 4. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment your favorite team, and some picks you think we should, or some games you think we should pick next week. We'll see you next time on CRX Sports.